Hello, everyone. It's William with something on my nose. How are you all doing? Um, yeah, geez, there we go. Too much furnace work. Um, Thank you all for joining us. Hey, Cheryl's is headed out for a walk. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Hopefully, you have a great weekend too. So it's Friday, everybody. How are y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Hanging in there? It's been, if you celebrate Christmas or the start of Hanukkah, it has been an exciting week, right? Everyone's been busy doing a lot of different things. So hopefully, you're all taking some time for yourselves as well and not getting too crazy and too rushed and too, you know, not letting the season get to you too much. It is supposed to be a time for friends and camaraderie and family, and hopefully you're spending time with your loved ones and your fur babies and just having a good time. I had a good time at the store today. My day was filled with more family. My mom brought my nephew up to make more necklaces, and my sister-in-law brought my niece up. They were out shopping in Johnstown, and they decided to come over and also join my mom and my nephew Noah. And so we had the family up at the shop today. My brother couldn't make it, but the rest of his family were up there, and we made some things. Noah made a necklace out of seed beads with a lobster claw and a little Pennsylvania charm. And it's a necklace that can also be turned into a bracelet for him if he wants to. And then my niece made a little bracelet, which is very cute. All pinks, used some of the pink polymer clay discs that we have, along with some pink sea glass, and what else? Some pink flowers from our friend Ava Motherwell. And she put all this together, and it looked really great. There was also pink mermaid glass beads in there too. So I have some pictures I'm going to share in a little bit. We also made a little charm for her Stanley cup. She carries a Stanley cup around, a Stanley mug, or tumbler, I guess. Tumbler, cup, I don't know what they call them. I'm not hip like that. Apparently that's what all the cool kids are doing right now, carrying their Stanley tumblers around, Stanley cups around. And so we made a little charm out of chain and a sunflower charm and a feather charm. So that was what I was doing today. Hello, Anne. Hello, Donna. Thank you all for joining in. If you're out there, please say hi. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Say hi. Let me know you're out there. We are in the talking portion of the live. It's always talking, but this is the chatting portion where we get to be chatty with each other, and we talk and we share what's going on in our days. You can share what's going on in yours. I share what's going on in mine to get things started. And we get to know each other a little better and make sure everyone's okay, right? We like to do that. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us today. So it has been a nice day. I had a young man come into the store today. He was about probably my nephew's age, and he had some stones to show to me and to see if I wanted to buy some of his rocks. He had this little container of stones, and I picked some out, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to buy them, but do you want to do it? Because he also said, he's like, I could trade you too. So I'm like, how about we do a trade? So I picked out some things for him to trade and gave him a very good deal. Let's just say that. And then, of course, he didn't like everything I picked out. So he's like, can I trade this for that? And can I do this for that? So we negotiated a little bit, and it was really cute. And he walked out with being happy with what he got. And I thought that was super cute. So that was part of my day today. And I have a feeling he'll be back. But, you know, when we opened the store, we wanted the store to be a part of the community, and being part of the community, it is a big community with, as far as children go. There are a lot of children in the community. There are a lot of young people out there, And it was very important to us, and it still is very important to us, that they feel welcomed in the store. And so, you know, it is a, I would say it's an underprivileged community in some ways. But they have, you know, there is a lot of community spirit there. There is a lot of, uh, people are just nice. People are very nice to one another there. And it's amazing to see that. And you don't see that everywhere, especially in cities. So we want to welcome people in, and we want to, you know, show the kids what we have and what we can do with them there. And, you know, I think sometimes the kids are intimidated to go into stores, and they're told, of course, by their parents that they, you know, don't go in, or, you know, don't cause a fuss. And, you know, while we could not have, you know, a ton of kids at once. That would be very difficult, in a bead store that has mostly beading bowls all around, but or bowls full of beads all around. But we do want them to feel welcomed in the shop, and it's very important. Andrew is a young kid. Kind of one of his go-to shops was a shop like ours, in a lot of ways, and it helped him find a place in the world. It helped him have a place in the world. And so we want that to be the feeling of where we are, not only for adults. Of course, we want adults to come in and feel good, but we want the kids to feel good too. So that was kind of a warm-hearted part of my day. I hope he's happy, and hopefully we'll get him in, and, you know, someday he'll start making jewelry, and who knows what will happen. Donna says, ran errands this morning and did some spot cleaning and some work in my studio. That sounds like a good day, a busy, productive day. Not that a day has to be productive to be good, right? But sometimes that helps. Sometimes a day of rest is just as good. Let me get Instagram here. Oh, there's Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Sorry. It says, just popping in. Our city's water main broke, so I'm boiling water to bathe. LOL. I'll be back after. Oh, boy. Well, good luck, Charlie. That's kind of a little bit terrible, but, you know, we make do, right? We make do. Susan is here. Hello, Susan. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it has been a nice day. Oh, my nephew also picked out a lottery ticket for us. We don't play the lottery usually very often, but he came in with a lottery ticket. The lottery is up to $1.22 billion. That number, you know, once you get to a certain point, I was thinking about this quite a lot today. I'm putting that positive energy out there. But once you get up to a certain number, I think, like that, if you won that, you would just, like, you can't count that. You can't, like, how do you, like, you would have to definitely have people to manage that. I think that would be, like, I can't even imagine. That would be one of those kind of numbers, though, that you would never, ever in your entire life, unless you were terrible, like something terrible, but you would never have to look at your bank account ever again. You would never have to be concerned ever again. You just wouldn't. Now, I know there are people out there that could probably go through that money. I'm not saying that we couldn't. We could find ways, but if managed even remotely decently, that's the kind of money that you would never have to ever consider your bank account again. Money would just kind of be like a thing that flowed. That would be true currency, right? It would just be the current that keeps flowing. So I'm putting all my positive energy. I didn't ask for the lottery ticket, but it was brought to me. Maybe there's a reason for that. Hopefully there's a reason for that. But as everyone always says, if we won, there would be signs, right? There will be signs. Hello, Mary Jane. Thank you for joining us. I started working on wrapping up more packages. So I will be doing a shipment come Monday. I ran out of small boxes, unfortunately. I thought I had a box sitting in our foyer, and our foyer. That sounds so formal. In our entryway. It's not grand enough to be called a foyer, I think. Not until we won 1.22 billion, then I'll call it a foyer. But I thought I had a box of small jewelry boxes there that was delivered, and here it was something completely different. So I had to put those on order. They'll be here Monday. So I'll be packing up a lot of things to get ready to do the processing on Monday. I have to have the boxes to do all the weights and all that stuff. So getting all that done while the store has downtime. Tomorrow, my mom and I, after work, are planning to, she's going to come up and we're going to clean out the furnace. We're going to shut down the furnace and clean it as good as we possibly can tomorrow. And so hopefully it'll start back up, but we decided to do it tomorrow night because there is still going to be a warm day on Sunday. So in case all fails and doesn't want to start or something happens, we'll have an extra day of kind of warm weather to get through it. Give our friend John a call, and but hopefully we won't have to. Hopefully it'll all be good. Michelle said, did a bunch of cleaning and reorganizing with my son in the living room. I found a once-in-a-lifetime deal on Facebook Marketplace. Hubby picked it up yesterday. Nice. It's good to find deals. I like deals. I like deals. Who doesn't like a good deal? Andrew loves a good deal. I think more than anyone I know. Andrew loves a good deal. Hey, Susie. Sorry, I haven't talked this much all day. I was talking when my family was in, but I was mostly doing the quiet talking and showing, instructing. This vocal broadcasting is clearing my throat and lungs. Let's see here. Susan said, we went to see Nosferatu today. It was mixed for me. Brilliant images and scenes. Acting was fine, but the plot was a little opaque for me. I thought that didn't... Oh, wait, it did come out. I was just going to say I thought it didn't come out till Christmas. That you can see where my brain is. Yes, it came out on Christmas, and it's after Christmas now. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. There's been a lot of buildup, I think, for that. I'm interested to see how that goes, how we think. I don't think we're going to see it in theaters. I highly doubt it. Although it's probably one we'd want to see. I don't know. It's hard. Suzanne is here. Hello, Suzanne. Susan says, I also got to chat with a friend too this afternoon. Nice. That's always pleasant. Hopefully pleasant anyway. Susie said, Andrew would show us a lot of signs. And so would I. You know, I'm kind of quieter. Andrew always talks about this. I'm quieter with my wants. Like, people know that I love computers and iPads and things like that. So like kind of the bigger ticket items in that way for us, those are bigger ticket for us. When we're billionaires, those are going to be the small ticket items. But for now, those are kind of the bigger ticket items. But the little things, the day-to-day things that I like and that I want and that I look at don't always get called out. I'm not one of those people that talk about things much. So it makes things hard for Andrew when he's trying to find gifts for me, because he is one of those people, he just throws stuff out all the time, right? I could go through his Facebook and probably find gifts galore that he would want. He also sends messages to me and all that. And I'm very quiet about mine. And I don't know why that is. I guess I don't like to feel greedy or like I'm desirous of things, but maybe I should open myself up more to that, because a closed, what do they say? Closed hand doesn't receive, right? So maybe I should just be open about it, and you never know what's going to happen, right? And I think that's the philosophy I need to follow. 1.22 billion. I'm open to you. So that is the thing. Yes, there would be signs. There would be signs from both of us. There are a lot of things that I like that people don't know because they don't talk about it. Like people don't necessarily, I wouldn't consider myself a car guy, but I do like certain cars. Like all of my life, like my entire life, I have always wanted a Porsche, 911 preferably, or an old 912. That'd be good too. So it's things like that. If there's ever a Porsche in our driveway suddenly, you know what happened. It might nowadays be like, like the Panamera, or it might not be the 911. It might be more utilitarian than that, but who knows? Who knows, right? Range Rovers. I've always wanted a very old Range Rover, like they used to show the Queen driving around in. Would love one of those. A few Triumphs, a tier 3, or 3A, 3B, those kind of things. If those ever show up in the driveway, that's a sign. That's probably a sign. Um, unless it's a fixer upper, and I've decided to somehow take on that kind of project. Um, Fixing up the house. If there were construction crews coming into the house, that would be a sign, because there's major changes I think we would make to the house if we had that kind of money. When we have that kind of money, there will be major changes to the house. Trying to get, putting myself in that mindset. A little more probably open concept, a little more, we'd definitely be putting in some floors instead of having carpeting. That would be nice. Suzanne says it feels like this week has 3 Sundays. You're telling me. And next week's going to be a complete repeat, because it's the same thing. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, right in the middle of the week. It's going to be very weird for the next, few days, few weeks. Suzanne says I'd have more cats. I don't know if I'd have more cats, but our cats would definitely. We've always wanted to build an outdoor. I don't even know what you'd call it. Like, I've always wanted to put like those giant tubes, that they have that cats can run through. But I've always wanted to mount those to the side of the house so the cats can like run outside but not be outside. So they could go out like a bedroom window and go in the tube and come down in the dining room window, or, and and the tubes could be, could have ventilation and all that stuff. So if our house starts being surrounded by tubes outside, that's a sign. That's a sign that we've hit the lottery, and our cats can now run outside freely around the house without having to go outside. Yeah, that would be. I don't know if we'd have more cats. 5 is good. I can give enough attention to everybody. That's always my concern. My concern is always that they get enough attention, right? And we are not always home. If you're home more often and you can spend more time with them, then that's good. But I always worry that, like, I'm only home. And of course, when we win the lottery, I can be home as much as I want, right? Of course, we'll probably be traveling to craft schools and taking classes together. Me and Andrew can finally take classes together. We'll get a big RV if there's an RV. If our parking lot or our driveway, which is large enough here in town for an RV, because that's what was there, actually has an RV parked in it, then that's another sign. Get our RV, pack up the cats, and go road tripping to go to craft schools and take whatever classes we want to take. That'd be a good deal. I'd like that. I'd like to take some classes. That'd be nice. Yeah, it could be. It's gonna be good when we win that $1.22 billion tonight. Tonight, everybody. We're gonna wake up filthy rich in the morning. It's gonna be so nice. And then all of y'all are gonna get some good gifts. I'll say that. Our AG Bead fam will start sending out some goodies out into the world when that happens. So everybody wins. Everybody wins. We'll be able to build Allegory Gallery up, and we'll employ people, and it'll be so nice. Give people jobs, give people a fun place to work, build a craft school here maybe. Who knows? Turn the cottage into a craft school, expand, buy up some property, make a bigger school. It'd be pretty good. Cindy says, I would buy 2,000 acres of land and build houses for my immediate family and their families. Oh yeah, with 1.22 billion. And I know you end up walking away with like half of that. 500 some million. Same difference. Not quite, I know, but still, you could easily, yes. Of course, my family would be taken care of. That's not a question. Our families would never have to worry ever about anything, right? That's just, the kids would have college funds, the kids would have you know, their own little money to spend. Everybody be taken care of. It'd be easy with that kind of money. So easy, so easy. Everybody, their house would be good. If they want a new house, they get a new house. They need a new car, they get a new car. We take care of the basics. You consider that the basics at that point, right? And then you have fun with it. And then you have fun with it. So I'm ready to have fun with it. I'm ready to not have to ever look at my bank account again. Never have to look at it again. Just like it doesn't even exist. I was thinking about that today, how very, very rich people, probably actually most of them, never do have to look at a bank account. Like something that I do daily. I do it daily, sometimes multiple times a day, to figure things out and work numbers and all that. Just to not do that, to not feel that need to ever have to do that. How crazy, how amazing. Like, that'd be amazing. Cindy says, I would love to work for you and Andrew. When we win that money, come on up. We'll find jobs for as many people as we can. Yeah, we'll build Allegory Gallery up into something much bigger, and we'll supply people with jobs, and it'll be great. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, there's so much that could be done with that. So much that could be done with that. And I'm ready. I'm ready to do something with all that money. Let's not let it just sit around and, sit around. Let's do something with it. Let's make it work. Let's make that money work. Let's have fun with it, right? It's one of those things that, there are certain things in life. Yes, health is very important. And we are thankful that for the most part, we have our health. Money is probably the hardest thing at the moment for us. And so if that were taken away, like I can't even, like I'm trying, I've been projecting today, fathoming the life where that is not something that looms overhead, that concern. And I'm just like, how freeing that is. How freeing that is not to have that be a concern in any way. Like, I'm having a good time thinking about it. I'll say that. I'm having a great time thinking about it. So yeah, just to go out there, and if you want to do something, okay, let's build a craft school. A few million, what's a few million, right? At that point, then you've got yourself a craft school. Then you employ some people to teach at the craft school. Compared to what you have, that's not much of anything, right? Drops in the bucket. The things you could do. And, I always thought about it in a way that was like, if you had that, then how would life be fun? Because you could just have anything, right? You could pretty much have anything. And then, so I always used to think about it like, okay, so if you could have anything, that kind of takes the, workout and enjoyment out, maybe. No, because then, like, it finally hit me. It's like, no, because once you could have anything, then you could build everything, right? You could invest your time into having fun putting things together and challenging yourself to create things and to build these things and to plan them out. So yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good time. So 1.22 billion, here we come. I'm ready for it. Suzanne says compound interest, right? Let's get that compound. You don't hear that word unless you've got enough money usually, right? So let's get that compound interest going. Cindy says I could teach classes for left-handed people. There you go. We'll have special classes just for left-handed people. What, the only craft school in the country with special classes for left-handed people. Charlie says, I'm thankful for running water. My bath was quick. I bet. Sandra says, I need y'all to help me find my red coral beads. They're missing in action. Uh-oh. Beads go missing in action quite a lot around here. Literally, they can be right in front of us. And I turn back and they're gone. That happens all the time. All the time. Not only beads, but scissors. And now I have two pairs of identical scissors that I never knew I had two pairs of black handled scissors. All right. So I was looking for this pair of scissors yesterday or the day before, and I could not find it. So I went downstairs and I looked around downstairs and looked around, and I found it. I found my pair of black handled scissors. Well, today, as I sat down here, I looked to the left of me, and on the chair was a pair of black handled scissors. And so I have two almost identical. One's a little bit more wavy than the other, but who knew I had two? I manifested an extra pair of scissors, everybody. So if I can manifest scissors, I can manifest $1.22 billion, say, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's manifest that. Yeah. Susan says, I'd certainly be glad for classes for left-handed people. See, already a demand, already in demand. I can't wait. Can't wait to have a craft school where we have classes for left-handed people. Perfect. I love it. So yeah, that's been my day. Planning to fix the furnace tomorrow, or clean the furnace tomorrow. Planning, having fun with my family, and dreaming about my lottery win, our lottery win tomorrow, right? Tonight, actually, tonight. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So what are y'all doing? What's going on out there? Now that we've been, well, I've been dreaming. Not many people here are dreaming with me. What are y'all dreaming about? What would you all do? What would you all do with 1.22 billion as a lottery win? I'd love to hear it. Let's get some good ideas going out there. Let's send that energy out into the world so we can make it all happen, right? Why not? Why shouldn't it happen to us? Right? It happens to other people. Happens to people. They don't have to be good people or bad people, or, you know, it happens, right? So why not? Susan says, I was a bit weirded out when I realized right-handed people hold their fork in their right hand. Why? Why? How do you hold your fork, Susan? Yes, I hold my fork in my right hand. I am right-handed, but I can also hold my fork in my, well, that's not true. Not always true. Because if I cut food, which is, I think, pretty normal, you switch, right? So if you're using a knife, right-handed people would hold their fork in their left hand and cut with their right hand, and then you switch back. I guess table manners, proper etiquette, you switch and then you switch back. But I can eat with my left hand, I can eat with my right hand. Suzanne says, I'd fix our house and help a lot of animals. Yes, of course we'd have to help the animals, because I cannot, it breaks my heart to see those pictures of animals that don't have homes. It would be very difficult for me. I don't know. I would love to have like an animal shelter or something. I don't think I could work there. I would have to, you know, hire good people that would work it, because seeing animals, you know, if we had one, it would have to be a big one, and it would have to be where the animals could just live. Like, even if they weren't adopted, they would still live just glorious lives, because it's very hard for me to go into them and see the animals, knowing that some of them, you know, may never find homes. It's so hard. And it's so hard. And sometimes they're in cages, and that's how they have to be. It would be hard. I'd have to have like lots of land for the animal shelter so they can go run around and they can play and they can be themselves. And if they get adopted, great. If they don't, that's fine too. They'll be happy and taken care of. Yeah, that's that would have to be the way it would have to be. And this is my sister and I were talking about the mechanics about winning the lottery today, looking for a lawyer, when we'd quit our jobs. Ever practical. I know, right? I used to be very practical about it too. And I guess I still am to some point. But, you know, kind of know who we'd start going to kind of help manage our money. Kind of know lawyers that we'd go to start helping us with that kind of stuff. you have to be practical, I think, to a certain point, but with the money comes those people, right? That's what I think. I think when you get that kind of money, there's no shortage of finding those people. You got to find the right ones. When somebody, who's not, who's going to steal from you or stuff like that, like I couldn't be concerned about that. But again, also with that kind of money, you don't want somebody to do that to you, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And so, but we already kind of know. I kind of had those people in my head lined up for the most part, who we would work with, just from knowing people in family, knowing people through the business, kind of have an idea about that. So, and as far as quitting jobs, I don't think, we don't work for other people. So I don't think we'd ever quit our job. We just continue doing what we do, only in a much grander scale. It would be so much bigger, right? Allegory Gallery would be a name, that would be well known by the time, at some point in time. We may not always be there always day to day. We're going to go to craft schools. I always thought, like, I'll never stop working. I'll just keep doing. But you know what? I will still be involved, but I will take some time for myself. I'm at that point in my life where I'm not afraid to say, if I won the lottery, I would take some time for myself. Andrew and I would go do classes. We would go, do a little bit of traveling, things that we never got to do. Of course, we would still keep our businesses going. We would still keep in touch with everything. I think that's just the people we are and what we want to do in life. Like this is what we love doing in life. And so I think if you took that away, it would take a piece of us away. So we would still do what we do. It would get bigger. It would get grander. It would get, we wouldn't be as day to day in everything, which I would so enjoy. I would so enjoy it. If we could just delegate responsibilities, knowing that those people can be paid and nothing's going to be an issue and they're going to have jobs and we can secure their future and they can do good work for us and we'll do good for them. That's amazing. I would be happy, happy, happy. If the only thing I had to do would be these lives or something like this and be in touch with y'all and stay in touch this way, I would love that. The lives are the one thing, like, would be one of those things that I would still love to do. Maybe sometimes from France, maybe sometimes from Switzerland, but it would still be, that would still be part of the things I would like to do. But having the choice to do those things and not do others would be kind of amazing. So yeah, I used to be very practical like that too, but the more I change, the more I'm like, you know what? We can be a little impractical. We'll have enough money to be a little impractical with things. Hey, Andrew.
What's this?
We're talking about all this money we're going to have.
Oh, good. When we're billionaires.
When we're billionaires. Well, 500 millionaires by the time taxes are taken out, but talk about practicality. But, get enough of that compound interest going, we'll be billionaires in no time.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey, Taylor, how did you do it?
Right. With a good voice. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see here. Susan says, I hold my fork in my left hand. I'm a little bit both ways. Susan says, I feel like a deer in the headlights when I think about that much money. I think the goal is to not think about it, right? I think the idea is if you have that much money, it's kind of unfathomable. So you just don't think about it. You just live your life and you just do what you need to do because it's there. The money is there. That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. So the money is there. You don't have to worry about the money being there. You never have to check your bank account again. It's there. So you just live your life. You don't even have to think about it. Let other people think about it. That's their job to manage it for you. Andrew's making eyes.
I just finished up some polymer.
Yeah, you did.
I have these old
Those
pieces.
are more ones?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So and I wrote down how many is of each. So
good.
And then these ones are made from old molds.
Yeah.
So I didn't sign them because they're not my work. technically.
That
But
makes sense.
so, anyways, I thought I would share.
Okay.
What are other people saying? Who's watching? How many people are watching?
We've got 13 or 14 people at least. It's fluctuating. Cindy says, I hold my fork in both hands because I broke my left arm many years ago, so I had to teach myself to eat and write with my right hand. Yeah, that happens, right? I've just been naturally ambidextrous because my mom was left-handed and I grew up with her mostly, and she showed me how to do things. She tried to show me right-handed, but it wasn't always convenient or easy. I think a lot of people in my family are kind of ambidextrous out of necessity. A lot of them started out left-handed people and then were forced to be right-handed in the age when that happened more. And I think we all, like a lot of people in my family, have a lot of that. Charlie says, I'd probably live the same life if I won, but my house would be very cluttered. I'd still
somebody clean.
Says, I'd still refuse to pay the extra fee to pick your own seat when you fly. I think you have your own plane, Charlie. I don't think you have to.
I don't think you need to do all that.
I think you could do that if you wanted to.
Your own plane?
Why not?
That sounds so wasteful.
Nah,
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I don't like carbon emissions.
Well, so you're not going to fly ever?
I will fly, but if it's shared, it decreases the footprint.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah. Doesn't mean you have to fly in coach.
They don't even have first class sometimes anymore. It's business class is the max.
Well.
Then what are you going to do? You can't be fancy flyer anymore. We'll see.
You don't hardly leave the house when you're left alone.
We'll see, everybody.
We'll see.
Those cats, they need their own plane. They can't ride They can't ride coach. They can't ride coach.
Be Pilot Gertie.
And says I'd fly first class or maybe even take a train since I'd have all the vacation time. I know, taking a train would be nice, right?
You can do that now.
Taking a train.
Time. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I used to like taking a train more, but the last time I took a train, I was not in love with it.
No? I like taking the train, but that was...
in the U.S., nah.
Yeah, the train in France was much better, I will say. It was nicer, it was faster.
Like the train kept breaking down here, or they had a way so that the commercial trains could go in front of it, or we'd sit at a stop for a long time, and it was pretty though.
Yeah, I love taking the train.
You get to see all the back behind of all the small towns.
Yeah.
That was kind of nice.
And it is the back behind of all the small towns too. Charlie says, I'm frugal. Some of the rich families I grew up with, I knew growing up also penny pinched. I think I'd do the same. Oh, trains would be nice. I am tired of penny pinching, to be honest. If I had that kind of money, I would no longer. I'd have to like self-police myself because I probably still do it.
Self-police nothing. You got me.
Probably still do it, but I would do it less. I would do it less.
It's good to have cool things and be extravagant, but also not wasteful. I don't like it when celebrities are wasteful and they're like, oh, I got this thing, and all, like, I think about all the people who need help and all the things, like, I don't know, I would feel too guilty about that if I had stuff and wasn't able to share.
Yeah, but you can share everything. That's so much money. It's so much money. Think of how much you could share.
I wouldn't tell anybody, though.
You wouldn't tell anybody. People would find out.
Nah.
You're building a craft school here, they would find out you had money.
Well, you know what? That's the thing. Is I don't want to build a craft school. Just make one better, I'd touch someone and be so happy. And be like, hooray!
Hooray! We can do anything we want now.
Correct.
The Thornton Jones Fund.
Correct. Yeah, I think they'd be so happy. And then, like, I would love to go to all the craft schools.
That's what I was saying. We could take craft school classes together, actually.
If you want, you can take different ones if you want to.
We could take them all.
You could go to ceramic, and I could go to my jewelry people.
Right. See, we could do whatever we wanted. Whatever we wanted.
We'll videotape it, and then
you can't videotape.
It'll be like that Kardashians where they don't do anything.
You just say, okay, I missed that, so let's hire the private instructor to come and teach that one now.
Sure, why not?
Right? Private instruction by anybody. That'd be nice.
I can't have that anyway.
Susan says, that forced hand switching happened to my Aunt Rosemary. She wound up not being able to write very legibly with either hand. Oh, no.
That's why you have to practice.
Right? Let's see here. Up. Comments jumped. Cindy says, I had to teach my daughter to tie her shoes, so I sat her in front of me thinking she would pick up tying her shoes right-handed, but nope. She ties her shoes left-handed. I tie my shoes left-handed too. My mom taught me, and I tie them left-handed. That's one of the things I definitely do left-handed. I didn't even realize it until I was much older that I was doing it left-handed, but I do.
I didn't know there's a difference.
Yeah. What hand do you loop the rabbit ear with?
I don't.
When you
tie my shoe one time and then I just slip them on.
See, then that's why there's no difference. But yeah. Anne says, I don't even know that I've taken a long distance train before. I just get a lot of ear pain on planes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can. Yeah.
Donna
says, I love trains.
The better it gets. Because when I was doing trade shows, I was flying so much, my ears just like popped regular.
My ears pop pretty easily.
But mine, normally, mine don't.
Yeah, you have a lot of issues. It's abnormal for mine not to pop.
I think if I got money, I'd get my teeth fixed and I'd get some scars removed. And the age spots. I don't really like the age spots because it makes me look like a leopard. And I'd help take care of my mom.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Like our families would be completely taken care of.
Only the good ones.
Right. That's family. The rest aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy says, oh, the trains in Germany were amazing. Went everywhere in Germany by train when I was over there in the army. Yeah, when I was in France, I went from, I caught the train in Paris, flew into Paris, caught the train in Paris, and took the train all the way down to the south. And it was pretty fast. It only took a few hours.
My mentor said that there's a train that goes to Florence, so I'd like to go do that. I think one of the days they're going to go everybody's going to go.
Oh, nice.
And travel around.
That'd be nice.
The spouse is included.
That's nice.
Because most of it's no spouse.
Yeah, got to be on my own.
Yeah, so.
That's okay. I'll eat some good pizza.
It's not like I'm going to starve to death.
Pizzeria. The pizzeria.
It sounds like she likes to have fun.
That's good.
And she's from Virginia.
Well, that town that they're in has a lot of history. It's a pretty cool town. I want to listen to the book from the Boccacino. The Decameron. Yeah. It's supposed to be what inspired Chaucer to do the Canterbury Tales. Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I downloaded it on Audible.
Usually this is a free one.
No, this is the one I got is like a cast recording of somebody doing. It's supposed to be a little bit more.
You can enjoy that.
I will.
I don't like the cast recording myself.
Well, I'll see. We'll see.
It's like them old-timey radio plays. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to like it.
I think it might. The reason I did it is because I think it might be easier than listening to the actual free one, which would be like in the old language.
Yeah, no, I don't want that either.
Right. So that's why I got. There are some very modern translations of that, but they're not on Audible.
We had to read Beowulf in the original Middle English. Mm-hmm. It sounded like we done got struck in the head.
Yep.
It
We
sounded
there were
terrible.
things in that I had to read in old Spanish and old French, and actually I found them easy to read. I don't know why, but um, it is very different.
Uh-huh.
It's very different.
I don't particularly care for it.
Donna says, I've traveled on planes and I know I couldn't take a cruise because I'm pretty sure I'd be seasick. I've never been on a cruise. I don't think I'd be seasick, but I don't know.
No.
I've been in some boats, but only little boats. Little boats on lakes.
Again, I don't know. Like, maybe if you get there, then it's fine. But, like, I got stuff to do.
You got stuff to do. Can't be stuck on a boat all the time.
Correct. One of my friends, they're like, oh, it's so fun. You, like, drink and gamble and watch shows.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So you go on a cruise on a boat and you decide to go on the cruise. But then if you have that kind of money and you decide, I'm tired of this, then the next landing they make, you just get off and you go travel somewhere and then you fly home. Like,
well, you know, some people live on cruises now
yeah.
permanently.
Yep. It's cheaper than the retirement home.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they said they get taken care of better.
Yeah. So, you know, when you have that kind of money,
will end up on the cruise.
you have to shift your perspective because we're used to not thinking like that. But when you have the money, you just, oh, I'm done with this. Let's do something else.
Yeah, I guess. Or you just pick something else to begin with.
Yeah, but maybe you want to try it.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, you never know.
I want to try about 1,000
things before the cruise.
I went on a short cruise, but not like far.
Yeah. Anne says, I do everything left-handed. My right hand is just a helper. Susan says, I have no interest in going on a cruise. Yeah, I've always thought I might like to try a cruise, but I think the reason is because of the places they stop at. And if I had the money, I would just go to those places. I don't really think I want to be out in the middle of the ocean, like on a big boat. Like, for one, they're supposed to be one of the worst polluters in the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are like, unless they've changed over the last few years. I know that cruises are one of the most polluting ways of transportation. So that's terrible.
I don't know. In my mind, it's kind of like a party bus. You know, there's party bus people, and then there's not party bus people.
You're not a party bus person.
And I guess if I had the right people,
yes,
then
you just pack that cruise ship with all our friends.
Because they used to have a bead cruise, and that sounded fun.
Yeah, that always sounded fun. Donna says, I've been on small boats and one time in a motorboat in Tampa Bay. One time I was actually on an ocean liner. I was 6 going from San Francisco to Honolulu. I was so sick.
How long did that take?
Yeah, how long was it from San Francisco to Honolulu on an ocean liner? If like you remember, you were weeks, 6. Right? I don't know if you even have the. I don't know if I would remember a time scale on that. So, yeah.
Some people do that though. They go and they travel on the cargo ship. Like yeah. Greta.
Who?
Greta Thunberg or whatever her name is.
Oh yeah.
She would, instead of flying, she took the boats.
Yeah, because they were already going anyway.
I kind of feel like that. Like I don't need to.
But the planes are already going too. Like yeah. I get it. But the planes are already going too.
I'm not that core of an activist. No. So
no. You know. You can activate through your money. Give to some donate. Give to Greta. Here, Greta.
Boy, look at how you get a little bit of money. He goes to the dark side.
How's that going to the dark side? That's giving to noble organizations. Noble organizations.
We're over here like, save this paper.
We do that now because we have to.
Like, this bio paper factory.
Make my own paper. I would make my own paper, maybe. Who knows?
I already do that.
He already does that.
It'd be nice.
Donna says, Lordy, I don't remember that. My mom was pregnant. My sister and my dad were helping, sent to Tripler Army Hospital to work there as a dentist.
Did she get pregnant and then have the baby on the boat?
Oh, my goodness.
Then that's
I hope didn't have any baby. Yeah, I know. I hope didn't have no baby and no boat. Yeah. So,
yeah,
anyway.
I think about all my friends who, like, they hustle, hustle, hustle because they don't have a choice. And I think about like what would happen if they had any choice they want. Like if like because I know with like for me, like I have to like hem and haw over which enamels I'm gonna buy.
What
And
if you
then
could just buy them all?
correct.
That's what I'm saying.
But also at
And
the
we could
same
employ
time,
people, give them jobs, and know that they're secure. They just, you need to run, they need someone to run the studio. You need somebody to do this. You need someone to run the shop. You need somebody to do, and their jobs are just, they're good.
yeah, I kind of want that because then I don't actually want to do like
That's
all
what I
the
was
grunt
saying
work.
too. Don't want to do that work anymore. Give it to somebody who needs a job, who likes to do that, because there are people who like to do everything. There's
That's
someone
true.
for everything. And you got to find that person who needs that job and who loves doing that
I
work.
still am going to shop though and find bargains and hunt.
That's, we were just talking about bargain. I said Andrew is a big bargain hunter.
Correct.
He loves to find a bargain. No matter how much money Andrew has,
It's like finding treasure.
right?
Why not?
Charlie says, I'd love to work with you. I'll send you my resume when y'all win. Okay.
Correct. All right. See you soon.
I know, right? I said it's tonight.
But also, I kind of feel like, I've made my life in such a way that, sometimes it's hard, but for the most part, I have, a pretty good life and I get to do all the things I want to do. So, like, go to craft schools. If I want to do that, I go to craft schools. If I want to make paper, I get a tub from Home Depot and make the paper.
Yeah.
So
I have too much anxiety over money for that. So when we win the lottery, then I can do all that too and not have to have the anxiety looming.
well, I think anxiety is a chemical imbalance in your brain, and it's not gonna. I mean, not having money problems would help.
Yes, it would help.
But I don't think it's like the end all.
No, it'll switch to something else after probably some time, but that money will help. That money will definitely help. I can keep taking the medicine. I can keep taking the medication, but not to ever have to check the bank account again, pay off the house, pay off the car, pay off the cottage, pay off the building. That'd be like, whew, okay. Have someone manage the money so they pay the bills. I don't ever have to see the water bill again. I don't ever have to see the electric bill again. It's like those things don't even exist. That would be a huge relief. And then I could just be like, oh, I can fill my time with thinking instead of worrying. That'd be nice.
Can do both.
I could just think too. Donna says like 6 months later. My sister was born in the territory of Hawaii. They became a state the next year, like 6 months later. Oh yeah, that's that. So that's that, y'all. How y'all doing? Dreaming big over here at Allegory Gallery, as we always do.
Yeah, I dream big, but I also, it would be nice to win the lotto, but I also can do whatever I want anyway. I'm going to make it happen anyway. So, oh well.
He says, oh well. So we have polymer clay for you tonight. Andrew has new polymer clay. I have a bag of stuff, and we'll see what we all get to, because I got more than 40 lots now with the polymer clay. But we
go to 50.
We go to 50.
Go to 60.
I got to do a beat of the night, day today. I got to do something. I have cabochons. I have some David Christensen furnace glass.
I know y'all like that.
Yeah. I have some vintage plastic. I have some other beads. I have some S-word crystal.
I see Anne. I see Donna. I see.
What are these called? Rivolis.
See if y'all like those.
S-word crystal Rivolis.
Somebody's asking for Rivolis before.
So we've got some things to go through here tonight.
We'll flip it around.
We're gonna flip it around. Hello, Anna. Thanks for joining us.
William was talking about all the things he was going to be rich and wasteful about when you win the lottery.
Yep, not even going to pretend anymore.
He's not going to even pretend.
I'm not even gonna pretend.
No. I think I'll be a good calming influence.
A good calming
It's
influence.
like perfect.
Right. We might just have to have your half and my half, and we'll see what happens.
That's called divorce.
He's like, that's called divorce.
Are you trying to say that you're only with me because we're poor?
No.
Well, then get it.
But don't
together.
try to manage me.
Yeah, he said he's not gonna have any anxiety. I'm gonna give him some anxiety.
I know. Don't induce the anxiety.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Don't Act Right.
We'll
But
see.
all the crafts will be so happy.
Right?
Because it's the end of the year, so everybody's doing their capital campaign.
Capital.
And
Where are the bags?
I felt guilty because we haven't been able to get this year as good.
No, we have not.
And so, and I was like kind of stressing out because I have my board due.
Ooh.
And
that's stressful.
Yeah.
Where's the bags?
I'm like, can I get a class out of this at least?
Where are the bags?
I don't know. You had them.
I thought I put them in this bag. The bag in the bag. I did just have them. Did I leave them downstairs?
I don't know. But if you want to show them something, then I'm just looking here.
All right, everybody. He's managing me already. See,
well, what are they going to do?
See it happen.
They like to look
see
at
how it happens.
They're going to study the fabric so hard and just like, oh my gosh, I just love to look at this and nothing else.
To purchase from this video, everyone, take down the lot number, which are TL lots this time. Take down the lot number, send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. This is the lot number. This is the price per lot. This is the number of lots available of that. All right. The first one is this polymer clay by Andrew.
You never turn on any lights.
It's actually pretty good.
This,
yeah, this is, I don't know if it's overly bright with these.
Well, we watched this thing last night on the PBS.
I gotta go down
this guy.
Check for bags downstairs.
And I guess he made money, and then he became a designer for Herman Miller, and then with his money, he bought stuff. He just traveled around and bought folk art stuff. And so now they have their own museum. And I was like, that sounds great. And then he had, the episode we watched was about miniatures. And so he'd travel around all over the world and get these little miniatures and then make scenes from it. So basically, he's like playing with toys as an adult. And that sounded great. I said, oh my gosh, that sounds just wonderful. I want to do that. So why not, huh? Just do it. Let's tell them about the episode that we watched last night.
I didn't see much of it.
Well, because you get hateful about the... Sometimes I pick educational if you don't want to watch it. You want to watch the...
I was doing things on my phone.
I know. Instead of enjoying the sweet, sweet talk of craft in America.
Yeah. Sometimes I got things I got to do. Doing work, you know.
What's that one called? Buck Wild.
Doing work? No.
Colonizer.
Oh my. Here we go, everybody. So, well, let me turn on. What happened? Why'd you let this go dim?
I didn't.
You did. You did. Okay, let me get this set up on the right screens. Check the email. Okay. Delete that. Get down here to our junk. There's nothing in the junk. All right.
Where'd you put the purple cutters?
The what?
They're purple.
These ones that you covered with this paper? Those ones?
Too much, William.
Too much? Me too much?
The size factor 5.
Me too much?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
You don't have to wait for the millions to get the problem.
Me too much.
Your own.
Oh, I see how it is.
Correct. We know how it is. It's called double standard. There's a reason.
Mhm.
I picked you because you're sweet and loving, not sassy.
Oh, well, you just didn't know.
Sasshole.
You just didn't know.
Shut your sass hole.
You
I
just
said
didn't
that
know,
once,
everybody.
and somebody, and then they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's so clever."
Right? Love is all around.
Not tonight.
Oh! Listen to that sasshole. TL2, everybody.
Birdie, maybe.
Love is all around. Where's my penny? What'd you do?
What I do.
What'd you do with my penny?
Are you drunk?
No, why?
Normally you're sweet and
I am
loving.
sweet.
And now he got that money
You're
talk.
just contradicting me every time.
He got that money talk and it made his mind dark.
Made my mind dark.
Money ruined him.
We were having a good conversation about all the things we're going to do. And then you contradicted everything.
Well, that's because you're like, let's go buy a yacht and burn
I
it
did not say that at all.
You don't like it, just leave.
Everybody, is that what I was saying? Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I have a.
One is like,
I have a nickel.
good with the world.
I have a nickel. Dale asked, did the first one sell? No, none of them is sold. There are 6 of them available. None of the first ones have sold. TL1. Anne says, I heard no mention of a yacht. See?
It's called the cruise ship that he was talking about.
No, it was actually a plane. But
see, he's like, remember?
Remember when I said but that was only because someone else brought up a plane, not me.
The private jet, remember?
Yeah, that's all right. Lots of people have them.
But do we need it?
I don't know. Maybe we'll have a lot of businesses we need to fly to. It just won't be.
No, if you were doing good with it, then maybe.
See?
But if it's just for fun, then you have to do
No, not for fun. It's to go to your businesses. All around the world when we're supporting people doing gemstones, when we're supporting people making things, we got to fly to those places.
Maybe.
See?
I want to not see some of that stuff though.
You don't want to see some of it. Love is all around, everyone. Oh, now who's putting their head in the sand?
Me.
We sold 1 TL1 and 1 TL2 so far.
That's because they're offset by your negativity.
There is no negativity here. I'm in joyful state.
A little too much.
Too much joy? Oh, y'all.
Anyways. I would like to work with gold.
So, what's Andrew been up to today?
I made polymer clay.
He's like, that's what I did.
And I listened to that Language of Forms. I finished that. And then I started the Stone Witch of Florence. And it's pretty good so far. At first, I don't know if I'm down for historical right now. But it's pretty good.
Cindy says, I'm over here now on YouTube. Hello to all. Hello, Cindy. Thank you for joining us there, too. You are enough, everyone. You are enough.
Yeah, I finally finished that one. How many of those are available?
9. 9 of these are available. Suzanne says, I'm reading that, too.
The Stone Witch of Florence? That's the one that the New York City Jewelry Week people recommended.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And they have some good jewelry already. Of course, they started researching it, and then I kind of got sidetracked a little bit.
As you are wont to do. He likes to research.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, I love this thing that they're talking about.
Suzanne says, yes. So this is the one that Andrew took you through the process of making the mold, right? And so if you wanted to see how it comes out and how you could do that process, you could come out and make your own things like this. TL3, you are enough. It's in this bronzy goodness color right here. I like that.
Some of those colors, I build the layers, so Not one color sometimes, just many colors. The coat of many colors.
Coat of many colors. TL4. Resist.
I got requests for that.
Got requests for that one.
After the last time.
You did these in bronze at one point too, I remember.
But somebody's asking for them in polymer.
Polymer, nice and light. There's 9 resists available. TL4. I don't have the. Where's the? There they are. So these are a larger size. This is about 35.7 millimeters. Let me see. I have a ruler here too for inches. Although that ruler is blue and the thing is blue, that's just about 1.5 inches. A little under 1.5 inches. Resist. TL4.
Yeah, I like a lot of stuff, so that's what probably would be due all day. Just talk about all the things I'm gonna get.
Talk about all the things you're gonna get. Imagine imagine the wall of hammers you would have.
I just need to hang up the hammers I already got. But I would get all the sets.
So he acts like that he would just do what he has, but he would have them all.
Well, I also want to help my friends because I know they're having a hard time, so I would buy all the hammers and all the things.
Where there is love, there is life. Susan says that resist is going to be popular.
Oh boy.
Cindy says, sorry, I have to go play games with my granddaughter. Go play.
Make her watch the live.
Right? There's a game to play.
How many times will William Sassy Andrew? Take a shot.
Take a shot. Don't make your granddaughter take shots.
She'll be drunk.
This is a pretty purple bronzy color. Where there is love, there is life. We've sold one of the TL4s. Thank you so much. This is, TL6.
Does anybody know where all the quotes come from?
I don't know. Do y'all know where those quotes come from? This is the Pegasus.
At one point I did.
At one point you did. This is the Pegasus. This one's around 27 millimeters, or just about 1 1/8 inches. They will all vary a little bit because they're hand pressed, but they are signed and dated on the back by Andrew. TL6, $8 each, instead of 10 or 12, which they will be in the online store if they go there. These are special pricing. These are like yesteryear's pricing.
Trying to make that Penland money.
Make that Penland money. He's got his first payment due tonight. 6 of these available. TL6.
I talked to Elizabeth Brim. She said, once you go, you'll be addicted. And I was like, I probably have some money.
I know. We definitely got to win that lottery for you to be addicted to Penland.
I said, this is going to be like for the people that like that.
Well, it's a good thing you're going to be a billionaire tonight.
I know.
Good thing. Susan says, I think if I got that much money, I'd provide seed money to community groups, help animals, both wild and domestic, help my friends. Then I would get a witch's cottage in the forest.
See, I want a witch's cottage. I'm going to get it.
He says, I'm going to get halfway there.
I just need water.
Just need water and sewage.
You know, the thing is,
a little bit of renovation.
I was looking at this last night because we were talking about maybe moving to be closer to the store, and that's nice, but I also want to be closer to my studio.
Yeah, you need to be closer to your studio.
That way, if I get an idea, I can just run over and do it real fast instead of thinking about it. Because sometimes it's real late or it gets foggy, and then I don't want to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And so, or also if I have tummy turbulence, I don't want to like go over there and risk disaster.
This is about 41 millimeters,
So,
or about just over 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches.
we have an acre of land. It's probably actually more than an acre, to be honest.
It's about an acre.
I think that we might have just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
An acre and some feet. But anyway, so in theory, some of those trees are going to come down anyways. They're already dead from the inside. So I wouldn't feel bad about cutting some of the trees. Like that tulip tree, I'm so worried. Because there's a tulip tree and it's dead in the middle. And it's going to come down eventually. I'm just hoping it falls in the woods instead of on the building. And anyway, so like your mom, she got one of those, what do they call it, a modular.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a Facebook Marketplace ad for one, and it looks big. It's not like tiny house.
There is only one happiness in this life, to love and be loved. TL8.
And I think, and it was only it was cheaper too, because if we built something like stone, like block construction, it would be way more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when my mom bought hers, they were a good price. Now, to get hers, it'd be double what she paid.
How much is it?
It would be probably about what's left on our house here now.
Then there's no point.
Yep.
No, I found one, and it was like 60.
That's, I think, more like what it used to be.
It's in West Virginia, but they can move it. And it looked nice too.
I think you showed that to me. I like this one. I love this purpley color he has on these.
That one changes colors.
Yes, it does. And this one is one of the bigger ones, 41 millimeters.
Yeah, I'm used to having everything be the same size, and so that puts them bigger.
And these bigger ones definitely go up in money. This is like usually a $12 one in the online store. There's 10 and 12. There are 8 for you all right now.
The problem with the big ones with a lot of text is sometimes one letter doesn't turn out, and then the whole piece is ruined. So
Yeah, that's no good.
yeah, and a couple duds.
What is this one?
And I didn't realize it until after it was already baked. That's one thing I need to get. I need to get some more polymer clay.
Buy some of these so Andrew can get polymer clay.
I'm out.
He's out. No more.
No more super sculpey.
TL9, $8.
10-pound box.
That was a big box.
No more.
TL9, $8.
I did get some Pardo clay.
It's about 28 millimeters.
And that, because it was on sale for Black Friday, it finally came. So that was nice. So everything will be translucent.
Ooh, translucence.
I have a little bit more blue left over and a little bit of the brown.
Susan says, Andrew, we could have a community of witches' cottage, mutual aid and all that.
Sure, why not?
Right? I'm not afraid.
I like a commune. I like, there's these stories of these people who pool their resources and then they have these like compounds, and they said that the people, they live longer.
Mm-hmm. People who are in a community live longer. Community is one of the things that help people live longest.
Mm-hmm.
TL10. Doubt thou the stars are fire. Doubt the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar.
I think there is more to that.
Yeah, there's a semicolon.
Oh, but never doubt. That it goes with the little one.
Oh. So
Never doubt I love. Did I do those in the same color?
Similar.
Mm.
One's a little bit more pinky, looks like.
I can tell one's not gonna be a good seller.
So I may as well put these together then.
No, they're not. You can buy it separate.
That's what I mean. I'm going to put them on the thing together, though. So TL10 and TL11. Those two, that finishes the quote.
Huh. I wonder what I was thinking when I made that. I probably thought that was like so cool.
So clever. So clever. I kind of like that idea, but
that one is King Kong size.
It is very large. It is
and
very
then
large.
if you put, that's for yourself. That's not for other people because who's going to sit there for about 10 hours to read that?
That's for you to wear, right? That's a personal talisman thing.
Correct. That's what I said. It's for you. It's not for other people.
Yeah. Got to feel good about what you're wearing, right?
So who else is watching?
Who's out there? Who's out there, everybody? Say hi. Let us know you're here. Here is TL12. I love this one. Magic. There are 9 of these available. I love this purple. It's magic. And remember, these are super light because they're polymer clay. Super lightweight.
So even if it is bigger, it's not going to be.
Yeah. Like even the biggest ones could be earrings still, if you wanted. 30.5 millimeters approximately, which is about 1 1/8 inch. TL12.
Did you see that meme going around where they're like, all mushrooms are edible, but some only once?
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, all mushrooms are edible. You might only get the chance to eat it once, though.
Hopefully it's delicious.
I know, right?
But you know, I've read about what happens if you eat the ones that's not good for you. So, yeah.
Right. We sold one of the TL12s. Thank you so much.
Which one is that one?
Magic.
Oh, thanks.
TL13. Let's see which one take is. There are 6 of these. Take your broken heart, make it into art. I love this one that he does.
It's Meryl Streep quoting Carrie Fisher.
Take your broken heart, make it into art.
Basically, all these ones that we came out like after 2000. Was it 2000?
Somewhere in there, probably.
2020?
I was going to say 2020, somewhere in there.
I done forgot what year it is.
2000. Didn't even know you in 2000.
You know myself.
All right. TL13. 6 of those available.
They're all coming back around.
Coming back around. Coming to say hello.
More like resist.
Resist.
Fight.
Make art.
Do the good work. Oh my gosh. Imagine my collection. I have a pretty cool collection as it is, but imagine when I have endless resources. It would be so amazing.
Right. We were watching that show yesterday, and the one person had built this little museum.
And by little, he means huge.
Yeah, it was like a warehouse. Imagine the museum you could have.
I know. I'm working on it.
The heart is forever inexperienced. TL14, $8. The heart is forever inexperienced.
I'm working on it.
This is one of the larger ones. It is about 39 millimeters. TL14. You got some really good pressings out of these.
I've been doing it for a while.
These came out particularly good.
Thanks.
Michelle says TL13 was cool. Take your broken heart and make it into art. TL15 coming up.
When I first made that, it sold out immediately. And people got so mad that they couldn't get it.
Yeah.
So I made another one. But I like the polymer because you can do color.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you can do color with the metal, but...
Hey, Angelus is just checking in. Thank you for checking in.
Yeah, hello.
We're doing some of Andrew's new polymer creations, and then we're going to move into some other stuff. Lots of random stuff. This is a little heart. There's 12 of these available. Cute little heart. TL15.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice because it would be all the things that I would have such good fun helping out. Like with the Baltimore, I definitely will get laser.
What kind of laser? You have a laser.
What you call that?
A welder?
Pulse arc welder.
Pulse arc welder.
Correct.
One of the first things on the list.
Correct. It's already in the cart.
It's in the cart, just ready to hit checkout. TL16 is love. Last one
Soon as the
of these, and then we're moving into the ones that Andrew used old molds for.
As soon as that check clears, it's gonna be spent. No delay, no hesitation.
No delay, no hesitation.
You already got some things in there. We've been watching some Nicole Ringgold videos, and one of the things that she loves is these cross-cut burrs.
Yeah, we first thought it was someone else, right?
Yeah, but he made me fall asleep, so...
So he doesn't get credit? Hey, there's the penny under the polymer. Found it.
And I like her better anyway, so there's that.
TL17. There's only one of each of these, right?
Yeah, one only.
These are...
I don't know if I'm going to make more. Unless people really ask for them hard. But even then, I might not make it, so...
So, I don't know if you can see this. It's this person with the skull. It's pretty cool. Now, where are these molds from?
Old.
Old.
What is it? What are you talking about? The person with the skull?
Looks like it's a person with the skull.
That's the person dumping water. That's
it's
Zodiac.
a person. Oh, what is the Zodiac? It looked like a skull. They're dumping water into the well.
It's your sign, William. Aquarius.
I'm not Aquarius.
Okay, cusp of Aquarius.
I don't know Aquarius' sign, actually. I'm not good with the signs.
Well, you learned tonight.
So that one is sold. Thank you. That's only one of those available. Anna says, love Nicole Ringgold's work.
I know. That's one of the ones. I would buy some of her stuff. If I could get it, I have to hire somebody who's fast with the internet when she has her drop, and I buy one.
All right. This one I know. This is two fishes. That's a Pisces. That one I know. That's me. That's me. So there's a Pisces one. And Andrew did not sign these if you missed the beginning because these are not his designs.
That's an old one.
They're old, but he pressed them and did the paint work
molds, on them. I was going through some of the things when I found the molds, and I was like, I don't even know who made them, but they're old ones.
TL18 is Pisces. TL19. Remember, there's only one of each of these. Donna says, I'm a Pisces too. Hello, Vicky. Thanks for joining us.
Which Vicky?
Vicky Pearson.
Oh, hi.
Here's a Libra, right? Scales. Libra. Oh, and these are all, well, they're a little different, but this one is 25.5. TL19 has just sold. Thank you so much. Nobody wants my Pisces? All right, fine. I see how it is. I'm going to take Andrew's Libra. TL20. I don't know all these. What are all these? That looks like Leo.
The lion.
That's a lion. I think that's the lion. Leo. TL20. Leo the lion. TL21. Michelle said my sign. TL21 coming up. This is Cancer, crab, right? Cancer. That's a good impression right there. These mold, they're old, but they came out good.
They're if I would have done it, it would have been a little bit different. Like, I'm not in love with the shape of the pendants, but
TL21. TL22. What is this one? This is Gemini, the twins, right? Gemini. The twins, twinsies. Twinsies. TL22. Now, what is this one? What are these ones?
what is that?
Well, there's multiples that look like Capricorn's a goat, right?
Goat with a tail.
Goat with a tail, like a fish tail. Okay, so that one, I got that one coming up for y'all. Because there's one that looks just like just a goat.
That's a rain.
And then there's one that looks like it has horns more.
That's Taurus with a cow.
Oh boy. Okay.
Or bull.
Anyway,
Or stubborn.
this is Capricorn.
Anybody's birthday coming up?
My brother's.
See Capricorn?
Yep. TL23 has sold. Thank you so much. TL24. Okay. What is this one?
Describe it. That's a Scorpio. Scorpion.
Scorpio. Scorpio, everybody. Scorpio. TL24. Remember, only one of each of these. Okay. So Taurus is the cow, the bull with the long horns. Right. Michelle's saying Sagittarius was 23, but that was, you said Capricorn with the tail.
Sagittarius is the, wait, which one's the, Sagittarius is the centaur.
Okay, so this 23 was Capricorn. 25 is going to be the centaur, which you said is Sagittarius, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Sagittarius. See, I don't know these. I don't know all these. TL25. Who's trying to get in?
Barnaby.
Barnaby. My buddy.
He's like, why'd you close the door on me?
So TL25 has sold.
Cat free one.
And so Sagittarius is the archer with the bow. The centaur with the bow. And then TL26. Okay, this is the ram, right?
It looks more like a goat.
It's a goat, yeah.
But it's a ram.
Which is
Aries.
Aries. Aries.
And Aries is a fire sign. Sheila is an Aries. Did you know that?
Did not know. I don't know much about the signs generally. I know mine. TL26 has sold. Thank you so much. And the last one, what's the last one? It's a woman with a flowy dress and maybe...
Virgo.
What's that?
Virgin.
The Virgin.
Virgo.
TL27.
August into September.
Susan says, I'm an Aries, but an atypical one.
Well, sometimes it's not just the sun sign. Sometimes your moon sign and your rising sign. All those things have changes.
So Virgo. And Suzanne says, Barnaby, heart, 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 heart. Says, guess who just came in? Cinnamon.
Well, Barnaby is outside there right now.
He's out. Can you turn that heater down, please? Whew. Getting worked up.
That's because you're sweating like you're on the Duolingo. You
Whew.
don't know the answer.
I was hot before I didn't know that answer. TL27. Virgo. One of each of those. Even though we could have sold multiples. Sorry, only got one of each. All right, well, we're almost at 30 lots already. Who knew?
I did because I made them all.
I didn't know they were going to be today. TL28.
Well, what's the deuce there? What good does the deuce sitting around?
None. None. All right, let's see what I've got in my bag now for y'all. What do y'all want to do? Let's do some S-word Rivolis.
Oh, look. This would be a good possibility.
What are they?
They're red, white, and green.
Oh,
Little
nice.
seed beads.
Little seed
They're
beads.
so cute. I'll make an Italy kit for our fun. We really do need to get our passports done before the middle of January.
Okay.
So otherwise, it may not be possible.
These are.
And then what are you going to do, William?
And then what?
I'm have to do the black market.
The black market. S word Rivolis. Can't say that crystal name, but you know who they are. There are 2 of them available. They're $1.25 each. TL28. These are these nice emerald green color, deep green. 2 of them available at $1.25 each. TL28.
So what sign is everybody?
Huh?
What sign is everybody?
I'm a Pisces. What sign are you?
Libra, of course.
Libra, of course.
Of course.
Why,
I'm
of course?
kind of close to the cusp of Virgo. So there you go. But more Libra, definitely. Because I'm Libra, Taurus.
Libra, Taurus. We've sold one of the. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Never mind. My eyesight was going again.
So I like pretty things, and I'm stubborn about it. And I don't like this one answer. I like to have to think about things and weigh out my options and look at things from every angle. And I have a sense of justice. If you didn't know that about me. He was like, wow.
Well, TL29, $1.25 each. S word crystal Rivolis. This is a beautiful color. It's kind of topazy, brown yellow. It's so nice. TL29.
Did anybody say what they're sign on?
Michelle says, I am Leo with Pisces moon and Aquarius rising. What's that mean?
What is it?
Leo with Pisces moon and Aquarius rising.
Usually Leos like to be, they're a lot of times performers or people who like to be in the spotlight or seen or heard. Pisces, usually emotional. What's the other one?
Aquarius.
Aquarius, thinking and kind of off in the air. So
Anna says, I'm a Libra too, Andrew. We are special in many ways.
I could see that. Our birthdays are pretty close, right?
Look at these, everybody. Ooh, that's like a galaxy in there. TL30, $1.25 each. We sold 2 TL28s. Thank you so much. I'm a Pisces. I don't know what my other signs are on that. 2 TL29s have just sold. Thank you. Michelle says, makes me very artistic and intuitive.
Huh?
Michelle says, it makes me very artistic and intuitive.
Yeah. Wait, what is that? Water is for feeling. Air is for thought. And then fire.
Leo, Pisces, Aquarius.
We knew we were going to do astrological.
I know. All of TL30 has sold out. Thank you so much. TL31. Here comes some beautiful pink. Look at that. TL31. Anna says, I think so. Mine is October 1st.
Pretty close.
Yeah, you're close.
5 days. 6 days.
5
How
or
many
6
days are in
days.
September?
Oh, no.
Do the song.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, 30. I think. If I did my knuckles right.
There's some songs.
I know. I do the knuckles because I never know the song.
I can't remember anything, so I don't barely know what today is.
Especially this week. Especially this week.
I realized it was Friday, and I was like, oh my gosh, Friday. Anybody else watching? Nobody's talking?
Not many. September has 30 days, Michelle. That's what I thought. These ones are a little bit more. They're $1.50 each. I think those other ones were supposed to be $1.50 each. I forgot to change it. That's all right. It happens. This is TL32, $1.50 each. I'm gonna get them situated here. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Look at those, everybody. They've got like peacock rainbows in there. Look at them around the edges. Suzanne says, my husband and my cats are Libras.
Thank you.
Right?
All of our cats have the same birthday.
All of them have the same birthday.
Their birthday is St. Patrick's Day.
Look at those. TL32. 2 of those have sold. We have 2 of them still available.
You know, I sometimes wonder if my mom's birthday is really on that day or if they just picked it.
Yeah.
Because that happened a lot.
Mm-hmm. No documentation.
But also, they would sometimes when they come through immigration, they would just like make stuff up.
Soon it will be the year of the snake in the Chinese zodiac, says Suzanne.
There's a really cool book called The New Astrology by Susan White. I think called Susan White. I can't remember. But those ones, they blend. They used to call it Western astrology, and in Chinese zodiac, that's pretty accurate.
This is TL33.
At least from mine.
We've got more rainbows. Only 2 of these available. $1.50 each. They got all the rainbows in there. Love those. TL33.
I know some people don't like astrology at all now.
Yeah?
Yeah, like,
TL34. Donna says, are you serious, Andrew? My birthday is St. Patrick's Day, too.
who's that?
Donna.
Paolo and Babette at least were St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, Paolo and Babette were St. Patrick's Day. We didn't know exactly Barnaby and Gilbert's, so we used the same birthday because it was close to that. But we don't know their exact birth date. And then the girls really aren't, but
we only celebrate one day,
we celebrate on that day.
and that is the way.
That is the way. TL34. These are the clear crystal beauties. $1.25 each. 4 of them available. I think this is a really good deal for these. $1.25 each. What do y'all think? Good deal? What's out there in the world these days?
Is that?
I don't know.
What's out there?
What's out there?
For people? What are you talking about? Are you
For
associating?
no, for prices on these. What are people seeing is what I'm asking.
Some of the things are higher and some are lower. So you never know.
You never know. Here, Charlie says, I was setting up painting. Did you finish that one painting? You still painting that one painting?
The house.
Or were you painting for somebody? The commission?
The pet.
The pet? Is this is that? Isn't that Padparad Shah color?
Let me see. Oh, those are very sparkly.
I know.
I'm cut my eye out.
Dell says, yes, just can't send emails right now. We'll have to watch the replay. Oh, I never thought about that. You can watch, but you can't send the emails. That's terrible. That's
working.
That's almost like torture.
I found some Rivolis.
Add them to the list. Charlie says, I finished the dog commission. I'll post it soon. They loved it. Nice. Water is kind of black, but it's cloudy. Oh, is back, but it's cloudy.
What happened to the water?
The water main in the city went out.
That's less than ideal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drink it.
Do not drink the water. She was boiling it for taking a bath. Says it was a quick bath. I
guess you have to do what you gotta do.
Okay. TL36. There is just one of these. Only one of those left. And that deep kind of amethyst color. TL36. I was going to break these up, but then when I break them up, people are like, oh, I want to see them all together. So I'm showing you them all together. So hopefully nobody's getting bored if you don't like these.
What? The crystal?
Yeah.
Did the numbers drop?
No, they're actually up to about 21.
Good.
21. I tried sharing this on my page today and shared it around in group and stuff. Sometimes I don't get a time to do that when I go live. Now, is that the same color? It's being tricky. They're in two different bags. So really, this is TL37. Really, it's two more of those. We have three. But it's the same color as the last one. Nobody wanted it anyway. Goodbye, last one. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm going to keep them separated for now, just in case. Ooh, the next ones coming up are nice. TL38. Three of these available. Three of these TL38s.
Did you tell them that we're almost
oh, come on.
We just have about $360 more left to sell in the online store?
No, we're getting very close. We had some sales today. Thank you if you're out there watching. Let me pick one of these up and show you. We're almost to where we can get, hopefully, get an early loan repayment and another loan. Help us get through the winter time. TL38 are these. There are 3 of them available. They're the $1.50 level each. S-word crystal Rivolis.
Lucky. The nice thing about those ones is that it's all about sales, and then you take it out. You don't have to like, it's automatic.
Yeah, they automatically take it out of sales, which is so nice.
I mean, sometimes it's not nice, but most of the time it takes away the headache of having to like
separate things out. Yeah. All right. I don't know what this is. Is this S-word or not?
Yeah.
Do you know how much it would be?
I don't know off the top of my head. I found the little tiny Korean mirror, and so pretty much that's what I'm going to be doing, examining the roughness of my face.
All right, well, we'll skip that. And then we'll move on to this. Let's see, we had these at 32. Let's give you a good deal at 24. 24. This is David Christensen glass. You get a whole little bag of it here. David Christensen furnace glass. I know Cheryl just showed that she took some of this and cleaned it up and was getting ready to use it.
Hers is not David Christensen.
Oh, it was just other furnace glass?
There were some.
I thought there was some in there.
There were some mixed in, but some of them was just regular furnace. But it's so pretty.
Yeah, it was.
Vintage.
Vintage. Furnace glass. And his glass is usually sold by the gram.
Yeah, but he's not around anymore, I don't think.
No?
If he's around, he's not making anything.
And so this is good pricing for y'all. I really think this is one of the last bags I could find. So there you go. Somebody sent in a request. Did I mess up? No, somebody sent in a request for TL39 times 2, but we only have one of these. So you're going to get one of those. Just one available. TL39 David Christensen glass. So that one is sold. Thank you so much.
Was that on purpose?
Huh?
Like, where's that? Times 2.
Yeah. There's only one available.
Is that mix and match or? It's mix and match bag?
Yeah, it's all mixed. It's all mixed. Oh, I have a bigger bag of this. Oh yeah, I had this big bag. So this big bag. All right. Let's see here. All right. That is one of those. And sold. And next up, TL40. What do I got in my bag here? Let's do some more David Christensen glass. Let's see. These were 16. Let's bring that down to 12. Well, $12.
I want to get one of those red light masks I would be on.
All right. These are tubes. David Christensen glass. Tubes. Were $16. Doing them for 12. TL40. And this strand is about an 8-inch strand. And the tubes are approximately 5.5, no, 5 to 5, 4.5 to 5 millimeter, depending on what, if you catch them. They're some of them are, you can see, shaped. So they're about 4.5 to 5.5 millimeters. TL40, $12. TL41, another 16. I'm going to cut it down to 12. For those of you who like the tube beads, you got another one. This time in beautiful purples. Purples, some green. It's got the purple core in there. David Christensen furnace glass. Ooh, look at that little one. It's a thin little tube. I love these. TL41.
This is a real one, not a fake one.
Real what?
David Christensen.
Yeah.
So he uses traditional, like the kind of techniques that they use for like making Venetian cane work, and it's like blown. It's not a lot of the glass. That what made it so different was a lot of the glass was done using lamp work, and then this is done with a furnace. So that's what they call it, furnace glass.
TL42.
And I don't really know anybody else who is making that kind of stuff now.
There are, let's see, TL42. Yes, they are similar but different, but we're going to put them together. So I'm going to say there's two of these strands. They are different. Each one's different, but they're the same color, kind of color idea. In this one, you've got some squares and triangles, some rounded shapes, oblong kind of shapes, some tubes. And then the second one on here has some thin tubes and some triangles and some cylinders. Very similar in the color. They have the black core. TL42, $12. Two of them available. Those are nice. I love this glass so much. And I don't know that there's a lot of people out there who have it to sell it.
I don't think so. Because I occasionally look.
Mm-hmm. Keep an eye on those prices.
Mm-hmm. Every once in a while I come across that and then I buy it if we can afford it.
TL43 is the green. Ooh, 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 green core glass. Some of that's got like, it's almost like it has like a glitter green core. That's cool. Glitter green core. I want to be part of the glitter green core. David Christensen furnace glass, the real deal. TL43, and that one has sold. Thank you so much. TL44, 16, down to 12. Whoop. Paper's going everywhere. One of these available. TL44 is the black and clear.
Oh, I love it when people post pictures of the stuff they got.
Me too. Who got what?
Anne posted a picture of what she got in the mail.
Oh, nice.
Super cute.
Y'all picked some good stuff. TL44, one of those available, $12. TL45 was 16. Bring this down to 12 as well. All different colors, but this one's got a big one on it right there. All different colors, different shapes. And it says, I'm excited to get my packages. It's like Christmas since I forget what I buy. Yours is coming soon, Anna. Soon.
You've been packing. You think you're packing all day today?
I was packing today, yeah, except for when my mom and my niece and nephew were there. And I'll be packing as much as I can tomorrow and day after. Oh, I missed one of the. Did I miss one of these? I missed one of the polymers. Set it off to the side.
What is it?
I think this is the Taurus.
The bull?
I think so. That one, right?
Yeah, that's the Taurus.
I missed the Taurus.
I thought you did.
I said it, but I never actually showed it because we skipped to something else.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to show that one here in a second. TL46 is this one. This is nice. This has got, I love these little cubes or squares and circles, cylinders, longer cylinders. This one's got that kind of starry shape or flower shape. It's a mini flower. TL46, $12. TL47, also $12. And I think there are two of these available. And this is the last of the David Christensen glass. So if you've been waiting to the end to pick, this is it. It's the light purple core. Light purple, almost pinky on some of them. Pink and purple. TL97. 47. We're not at 97 yet. TL47. Okay. Sorry for all the Tauruses out there. I missed you. TL48. $8 is the Taurus pendant. It looks like that.
Yeah, I thought you did because you were talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about it, but then I skipped to, I forget which one, if it was Sagittarius or, we started talking about another one, and then I was like, oh, I better shoot that one.
Hot.
I was doing that. I know, my brain was frying.
You're getting nervous and hot.
TL46 has sold. Thank you so much. TL48 still available. The Taurus. All right. TL49. What's next in my bag of goodies? How about that?
Here, how about these? Sell these. I'm ready for them to be into the universe.
$8. This is from Ava Motherwell.
I picked those out.
Yeah, these little look like little knots, little tied knots. What am I doing?
I'm ready for those to go out into the universe.
How much for those?
Whatever.
Oh, this one's missing something.
Just sell it like it is.
Oh, okay.
What is it missing anyway?
The
You wish granted, bro.
well, that's what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you.
Manifest for you.
You can manifest for me. Good. Keep manifesting. All right, this is TL49. Can't go lower than that price on those.
No.
Andrew, just keep them at that point.
Make some cute earrings.
I know. TL.
It's fixed.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
TL50. How much on this one? Let's see. What do we got here? What do you think? $8?
Sure.
I think $8 is good on these. There's two of this one. These are little earring kits.
Do they all have the ear wires?
Hmm?
Do they have ear wires?
Yep, they got the ball pins and the eye pins.
No, ear wires.
Oh, ear wires. No.
There you go. Can I give you some? I don't know if they'll match, but does it matter? I don't know if these will sell or not, but there you go. There you go. Like a little fishy mouth.
Uh-huh. This one's got ear wires. This one's got ear wires. This one's got ear wires.
Alright, there you go.
Here you go. Okay, so these are earring kits. So you get 2 ball pins, 2 eye pins, 2 ear wires. You get these little butterfly check glass beads. I think we imported those. Then you get these 2 melon check glass beads. And then you get these 2 flower check glass beads. There are 2 of these available. TL50, 2 of them. Little earring kits.
People like it.
I don't know. Do y'all like this? Anna said those other ones are Kraft macaroni and cheese colored. It's a little bit of a burnt macaroni and cheese if you're looking at that.
I would say more like ambery.
Yeah, they are
fiery.
They are ambery. Ambery.
But you know, Kraft macaroni and cheese adds so much dye to it. This like Technicolor yellow orange.
Right. Of course, I haven't had Kraft macaroni and cheese in quite some time.
Now I want a mushroom po' boy.
Oh.
Right now.
Yeah, 51. Can't get it now.
Hmm?
Can't get it now.
I know.
Let's see. Are these the same? These are missing. No, these are different. These are different. So there's this kit then. TL51. Ooh, it's got a lot in it. So you get the ball pins, you get the ear wires, you get these 2 check glass coins. And it says, yes, the stuff in Europe is naturally colored. Here, just here, do we get day glow intestines, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't see the point of it.
No, I think it's. And it says it's more appetizing. I'm like, just give me the natural food. Just give me the natural food. And then you get these tiny little metal flower spacers and these larger metal flower spacers in this kit. Get these back in the bag.
I keep getting a notification from Square. Like, we keep getting messages from somebody on Square.
I have to look.
Mute it.
Mine are muted. Hey, sorry, I didn't have the sound. I tapped the sound, but it didn't come back. Sorry, everybody. So if you're trying to send claims, make sure you're sending a new email to info@allegorygallery.com. Don't reply to an invoice or any other email to send it. You can reply to our email, to our invoices, and it goes into our Square, and somebody I think is trying to do that, but I don't know if you're claiming. It's not coming up with anything in that way. So the best thing to do if you ever have questions or anything is send a new email to info@allegorygallery.com. And we can take a look at anything.
Are you getting the email claims from this person?
I'm not getting any email claims from that well, no.
So I'm guessing that's what it is, what's happening.
But we can't tell.
Unless you're like really trying to like message us as the live is going. But my phone is just like lighting up. And I was like, what's this?
Yeah. Okay. So this kit has the
but you're not actually getting claims in that way.
Yeah, if you're trying to claim, it's not working.
Because we can't see anything, so
yeah.
So there's that.
So you get the ball pins, you get the eye pins, you're getting these kind of purple, lavender colored check glass. You get your ear wires. You're getting the small and the larger metal beads, but in this one you're getting these flowers. All right, so it's TL52. Sorry for that breaking things, but somebody was trying to get through either
a lot. I would hate for them to think that they didn't, like, to try to claim stuff and then think they didn't get anything.
Yeah, or that we're ignoring you.
But if you're trying to message the store that way, that is not an effective way either to message the store. So I know it sounds like I'm being like hard or something, but it's not really. It's just I just don't want you to get ignored.
Yeah, it doesn't come to our inbox.
Well, what it does is it goes to some kind of app where you have to go into the app, and then even I went into the app and it says I can't see the messages.
No, I can't see the messages either.
Just that somebody's sending messages.
Yeah.
Frequently. in this.
But it doesn't actually say that you're saying anything. So that's why we think maybe you're trying to claim something. Anna says, hopefully not a scammer. No, it is somebody we know.
Mm-hmm. But they haven't ordered for a while, so maybe that's why they tried to do it that different way.
So this one comes with the eye pins, the ball pins, this color in that flower check glass coin bead, and then you're going to get that combination of the metal and the flowers. And these are little earring kits, again, TL53. We get requests for kits like this all the time. Do you make kits that make something? And then sometimes people like them when we do them. Sometimes they don't. So we'll see if y'all like these or not. We don't know. Most of you seem to like the inspiration kit. These are kind of, I mean, they're not made to make any particular way, but there's only so many combinations on those. But you can add your own things to them too. Charlie says, we're borrowing water from a mining company, so at least you can use the toilet now. Oh my goodness. All right, now, what do I got? I said we'd have some cabochons tonight. Let's dig out the cabochons in here. For those of you who like cabs, I don't know if anybody out there wants cabs tonight, but I've got some for you. Let's see here. Let's see where this takes us. TL54. Anna says, are they all still available? The earring kits? I believe so. Yes, if that's what you mean. 50, 51, 52, and 53 are still available.
I just messaged the person who's claiming stuff to the wrong address, so hopefully that clears everything. And if it's about something else or something, there's a glitch in the matrix, sorry.
Okay, TL54. We've got two of these. I think. What are these made out of? Are these?
Looks like glass.
Is it glass?
Is that heavy or cold?
Not super cold. So I was wondering if they're hematite or if they're glass.
If it's glass, it'll be room temperature.
I think it's room temperature.
It looks like glass.
Is this cabochon? Flat backed. There are two of these available. I think it's etched glass. It's very reflective on one on the top. And these are approximately 30 by 40 millimeters. 30 by 40 millimeters. Flat back cabochon TL54. TL55. Let's see here. We have $9 on that one. Oh, that 9 went a little wild. It's a beautiful stone cab. On the back, you can see that was our cost a long time ago. These are vintage at this point.
Can you see that one?
Is that a strawberry quartz?
No.
What is that?
Agate.
Agate? And this is 30. Most of these I think are 30 by 40. 30 by 40 millimeters. TL55. Oh, that person just sent in requests, claims.
Okay.
So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
For trying to claim. Remember, it's always the best to send a fresh email. If you reply to other emails, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
because
you don't see it.
That's to any email too, even like one that you've just sent. If you send a request and then you hit reply to your sent mail, it collates everything, and we miss all of them too until your very last one. So it's always best to send a fresh email. So let's see. That means we've sold TL18 as well, TL42 as well, and TL50 already had a claim. Oh, this one's
could have been you.
This one's super pretty. This dendritic agate. Look at that cab. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's a good one.
This is 30 by 40. It's already marked. $8 was the price way back when. And we're passing it along to you for $8. That would not be $8 anymore.
No.
We should really price these higher.
Oh well.
Yeah.
You know, my feeling is like we could do that, and then some things you have to do that to keep up with the industry standard. But my feeling is like if we get a deal, then we're gonna pass it on, and also like, you know, we realize that like, you know, we're not doing. I don't know. I was gonna say that like we understand that like the you know the world out there.
Mm-hmm. Anna, you are the one who got 50. Yes.
Oh, good.
So you got the 50. This is TL57, only $5. What? That's how much it was way back. That would not be $5 in today's market. TL57, that's a 30 by 40 millimeter cab. $5. TL57. One available. One, only one. Only one. TL58. What do we got here? 58. $12.
Guess who's on the screen today?
Who's on the screen today?
You have to guess.
I'm gonna say it's Gertie.
Correct.
Correct. So this is a Gollum Studios cab in ceramic. I will say there is a little bit of a chip on this corner, which is why it's only $12. But if you bead around that or do something around that, it's not an issue. Even if you just put a glue-on bell on the back, you'd never notice that generally. It's a beautiful piece.
Actually, it'll probably make it stronger to hold. Because it's not smooth. It's the rough to smooth.
Maybe.
Rough to rough.
So this is TL58, and this one is approximately 36 by 37 millimeters. Beautiful piece. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
You know what's been coming up in my timeline a lot?
What?
ABBAB.
Oh yeah? They did that special. I haven't been able to see it because I don't think it's aired over here.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they got together. They all got together to talk about the series. Everyone who's still around, I guess.
Well, it's all this like ABBAB, and I'm like, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, they're back around because they're they did that get together. Those cabs look tasty, says Charlie.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it, Charlie. Always wanting to eat things. Eat the beads.
The
Ooh,
beads.
talk about tasty chocolate looking.
No, neither you.
Look at that.
Here he go. He gonna
Look at that with some
him and Charlie
mocha mousse.
they're gonna be in the mocha ER.
And it says, "Oh, I miss AbFab. So many good shows." I know. I loved AbFab. TL59 was $7 way back when. It's still $7 for you all. That's a really pretty one. It's got some red tones and some browns and some beiges, some ambery colors. Did I say TL56 is sold? That's that dendritic agate one. Thank you so much. And what am I going to do for 60? I have TL60. We have some of these. I don't know. Let's see. These are nice. I like these. There's only one of these. It's going to be $8. Oh, that's inexpensive. These.
Oh, does it come with the setting?
Yep.
Yeah. Those are cool. No Limoges. Not real Limoges. I guess it's technically real. But Limoges is a place in France, and they are known for their painting. And then that became a style. And the style, what they did is they took paintings and they made them into decals, and then they put them onto that.
Yeah.
So you kind of get that vintage brass setting. And if you want, what you do is you can bend one of the loop-de-loops up, and then it makes the bail.
Yeah, there's already one bent up on there.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
On the back? Or wait.
It's on the other side, so you'd have to bend that one in, and you can flip one of these other ones up.
But you get the idea.
Yeah. So that is TL60. Only one of those. Let's see. I've got a few more of those. Let's go past 60.
I got those in Rhode Island.
60. Oops, missed that cab. So 62. I had another one of 60.
Can you believe that we had to use these grab bags for only $14?
No.
Of the African glass. I'm gonna stick with a fart. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
You can sell it in the store. I don't think we have a lot of stuff in the physical store of the African glass.
No, we do not. Okay. So that was TL60. I'm surprised that one has not sold, honestly. I think these are so cute.
What the? You know, he didn't recognize his own daughter.
That little girl. She's a baby. I hope I'm not getting sick. My niece was sick. And I'm hoping I'm not getting there. Oops, let's do this one. And this one doesn't have one of the settings.
I have some more at the cottage.
So if it sells, he's got more. This one is a shiny one. It's a glossy TL61 of this bird. $8. And we'll get you, Andrew will get you one of the settings.
Does anybody like it?
I don't know, and these are glass, everybody. These are glass. What do you think? You like those? So far, nobody's gotten any of those. TL62. Anna says they are really nice. This one, we have 3 of them. These are plastic. These are plastic. And these are, Suzanne says I made some earrings with them. Nice. Just need the right bird, Susanna. So
What
this
bird?
is, I don't know what scene this is.
What bird?
What bird, he asks.
Let me see. This in the Independence Day.
Independence Day.
I don't know if that's exactly what that is, but I got on this. Since we're in a fort town, I got all these like historic.
Yeah, I didn't bring most of those. I just brought one of these and figured if somebody liked this one, then I can show you some of the others. But
yeah, that's a specific.
Yeah. So there's 3 of these, $6 each. TL62, TL63.
I tried to find something for your Christmas, but
Huh?
I couldn't find the one that I thought that you wanted. So.
For me?
For Christmas.
Oh.
You didn't get anything.
Oh.
So you still didn't get anything.
Still didn't get anything. Trying to place the flags in that one. Yeah, the flags are odd in that one. Here, let me move on. This is 63. This bird. What is that with the big thing on the head?
Bird of paradise. I just made that up. But it sounds real, right?
Don't the cockatiels have that? But this has a long beak. I don't think they have long beaks.
Oh. Oh, bro.
This also comes with one of the bezels. Oh, there's a sample of the earrings kits. There's one of them put together. He found one earring down there.
I'm trying to clean the office because I came in the other day and I was horrified. And I just cleaned the office and it's got strung out again.
Right. Look at that. So there's one of what you could do with one of those earring kits. This is a glass one, Anna. These are the birds are glass. Birds are glass.
Is Independence Day one? Is Malame? Is that Malame?
I don't know.
That should be lighter. Like weight wise.
It seems light, but
It looks like a Malame.
Oops, wrong. 61 we've sold. Thank you so much. 62, TL63, TL64. They're nothing if they're not sturdy.
They're very light. It didn't make it all the way.
Yeah.
The wind draft caught
And
it.
the last of the birds that we've got is this one.
Is it Malame? No, Malamine.
Malamine.
There's an artist I follow. Her name is Malame.
Ah. And this is a glass one as well. TL64. These other bird glass ones are shiny, glossy. The first one was matte finish. TL64. Are these 2 little birds? They robins? They look like, or Baltimore Orioles. What are those? Red-chested, white line, a little bit of blue on there.
That has been raptured.
Raptured. And you do get the backing plate on that as well. It looks like this. So you can put that in there if you want to, or you can do whatever you want. It's a cab. Use it how you'd like. TL64.
Do people like cabs? Have you been selling any?
I don't know. Sold a few, one of these, 2 of these, something like that. But I don't know. Some people, I know we have some people who like cabs, but it just depends if they're watching or not. I feel bad because we don't do cabs very often. So
It's like finding. I was thinking of that the other day. It's like people that always request findings. I get so flipping bored, and I'm just like so not into it. And so I feel like I probably just pull all the stuff for you and you can do it. But I get so like one time I did do a finding show and I fell asleep.
You fell asleep doing the show.
I was at the store too. It got real quiet.
Oh boy!
For a second. Somebody's like sounds.
You're dozing off.
Probably there's like drool coming down on the thing.
This is TL65 and the last lot I think of tonight. $7. $7 for this beautiful cab. $7 for that beauty.
I found some David Christensen.
We've tried to sell enough of that tonight.
Nobody wanted it.
Not many people wanted it. I think that first batch sold, but that's it.
I think it's one of the things people think that we're like finding new stuff and like trying to pass off as old stuff. Really, we're just really disorganized.
Yeah, because every time I show it, I'm like, I think this is the last one.
And then
but
I'm always like,
here's some more.
But in reality, I've just got bunch of stuff.
That's also because Ren found it all and gathered it together for us while they were at the cottage.
And I miss them.
I miss them too.
I wish they lived here.
I know.
I'm manifesting it.
Like
the higher good.
I said, when we win the lottery tonight, we can hire them, and they can live here if they want it, of course. If they want it, and they can run the studio.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I know, right?
I found some more furnace.
We even hire other people for them to run the studio.
They can oversee it. Hey, Charlie, I found Grandma's dowry.
More of Grandma's dowry. Anna says, I find it fun when you keep finding fun stuff.
Well, stick around.
He's cleaning the floor.
Anybody want some breast cancer awareness ribbons for check glass beads? Y'all want some Japanese paper knot? Here, I just showed this one.
Oh, I had a bunch of this today. My aunt had bought some of this and we got into her box today.
Oh, really?
She had the purple ones or blue ones. Yeah, the bubblegum beads.
It's such an interesting thing. Like
it is, and they are made in Japan. They are vintage made in Japan.
I probably shouldn't be throwing it around like that.
I know. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Suzanne says, good night, everyone. Good show. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you saw something you like, please claim it. Help us out.
info@allegorygallery.com.
info@allegorygallery.com. Send a brand new email every time. And
happy replay.
Right. Happy replay. If there's anything that you're looking for, send it to us and we'll see if we can find it for you. All right.
Yeah, we do total request live every day.
Every day. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. We're probably not going to see you much on the weekend, but check out those beat of the days. It's going to be coming up today. What do you think today's beat of the day is?
I don't know.
Let me give you a hint. It's actually a pendant.
What?
I know.
The pendant of the day?
Pendant of the day. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday, if not before. Bye, everybody.
See ya.